Good day, students, and welcome to Europe Hotel School. My name is Arfan, and I am an instructor for this course. Today, we're diving into the really complex subject of why guests get angry in hospitality settings.
I'm Jane, a general manager at a hotel chain. It's fascinating how anger in guests is not just about a cold dinner or a late check-in, right?
Exactly, it's like a tapestry of emotional triggers, violated expectations, loss of control, and threats to
Yeah.
dignity. When guests come in, they have these explicit and implicit expectations that set up a mental contract.
That's true. And if reality doesn't match those expectations, the disappointment can really spiral into anger.
Right? And it's not just the minor things. It's about how that gap between expectation and reality creates a chain reaction. When service fails on timeliness, quality, or transparency, anger can build quickly. And then you've got
Yep,
that feeling of lost control when you're in an unfamiliar environment.
absolutely. Guests often feel like they're swept along by rigid systems, fixed check-in times, and complicated payment processes, and that loss of control can be so frustrating.
Exactly. It's almost like um, it's like being in a foreign city where you have no say
Mm-hmm.
in the way things work. And then there's dignity. When a guest feels disrespected or their concerns are dismissed, that personal insult really stings.
For sure. A small misunderstanding can escalate dramatically if the guest feels humiliated in front of others.
Yeah, the interplay of these pillars is critical. If, say, a tired guest arrives expecting a seamless experience and finds their reserved room given away, it's not just the room issue. It's about feeling like their identity has been
Right.
undermined.
Now, I do wonder, though, Arfan, do you think these triggers can sometimes be overblown by staff who might misinterpret neutral issues as personal affronts?
That's a good point, Jane. Sometimes the emotional response is magnified by how the guest perceives the situation. If the staff's response is seen as indifferent or dismissive, even a small problem can turn into a major anger trigger. However, it's
Yeah,
crucial for hospitality staff to recognize these layers and address them strategically.
exactly. So, by understanding these psychological mechanisms, the whole team can proactively work on calming situations before they spiral.
Right? It's about preempting that loss of control and um, restoring a guest's sense of dignity. If staff can quickly acknowledge the mistake, genuinely apologize, and then offer a real remedy, it can really, diffuse the situation.
Mm-hmm. And that not only improves guest satisfaction, but also protects the brand's reputation, which is super important in our industry.
Exactly. So keep in mind that every interaction is a part of that mental contract the guest forms.
Right.
It's all about managing expectations and ensuring that guests always feel in control and respected.
Well said.
Thanks for tuning in, students. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, all students of Europe Hotel School.
Hey students, welcome to the quiz session. This is just a fun way to test how well you understood the article and video. You'll get 10 seconds
Yeah.
to answer each question, and then we'll show the correct answer so you can see if you got it right. Question number 1. According to the article, what is often the first emotional stage a guest experiences when their expectations are not met? A. Anger. B. Disappointment. C. Humiliation.
The correct one is B, disappointment.
Question number 2. Which of the following is not listed as one of the 3 psychological pillars behind guest anger? A. Violated expectations. B. Perceived loss of control. C. Poor communication.
The correct one is C, poor communication.
Question number 3. A guest is most likely to feel a threat to dignity when A. Their dinner is served slightly late. B. Their concerns are ignored or they are spoken to disrespectfully. C. They receive a room upgrade unexpectedly.
The correct one is B. Their concerns are ignored or they are spoken to disrespectfully.